Okay, so you are in a client meeting. You are talking to one of your best clients about their health insurance program. And your client say to you that, I'm glad you help us out with this. We want to get started right away because, we're having some difficulties in hiring and recruiting staff. By the way, do you have any ideas that could help us out? Now, as a broker who is an expert in attracting and retaining clients, or attracting and retaining talent, what advice would you give to your client? You know what the number one answer is? The number one answer is, I know a lot of people. Let me think of a few people, and I'll get back to you. That is the number one answer. I've asked the same question to a number of brokers, and based on the response I've gotten, I've been able to put the brokers into 4 different categories, and I want you to determine which category best represents you. Here's the first category. This is a situation where the broker has no idea what the problem is that their client is facing on the recruiting and hiring side. So if they don't understand the problem, therefore they don't have a solution. That's the first category. The second category is they may understand what the problem is, but guess what? They don't have a solution. Now, the third category is where the broker might understand both the problem and the solution, but he doesn't have a clue in terms of where to even begin to start solving that problem for the client. And the third problem is a little bit kind of crazy. In this situation, the broker understands both the problem and the solution, but he has no interest in helping the client solve their problem. Why? Because he doesn't have the time. So again, which situation best describes you? And I have come to the conclusion that a lot of brokers will do anything to retain their clients. In fact, a lot of them will do anything for free. But you know what? Recruiting and hiring solution is just not in their wheelhouse. So in this presentation, I'm going to tell you what the recruiting solution is. But more importantly, I'm going to tell you by having this recruiting solution, you'll be able to retain your clients. In fact, you'll be able to keep other brokers away from stealing your clients. And in addition to that, by having a recruiting solution, you will be able to get into new clients. Let's say you want to grow your business by acquiring new employers. You'll be able to get in through the recruiting and hiring door. Get your foot in the door. And when you are in the door, you'll be able to put yourself in a position to get the broker of record letter. So you're going to be able to generate new clients as a result. And the third thing is, I'm going to show you how you will be able to substantially increase the revenue from your block of business. In fact, in some cases, you'll be able to double the revenue from your block of business. So what I want you to do is to download the presentation. This is Ken Forrester, and I approve this message.